Howdy everyone, this is Mopbot, this is the Diamond Society, and welcome back to episode number 71. It's been a little bit, but we are sporting the elytra that we got in the last episode. Looking pretty good on us, I think. Enchanted up and everything. And yeah, it has actually been a little bit. I've been absolutely swamped. I know I keep saying that I've been so busy, but I really have. It is quite a struggle. I don't have a whole lot of time to actually come on, but today we are going to make some progress. Before we do that, I think that's a Kirby. Is that what that is? Let's hit that. First time really having an elytra in survival, and this is awesome. Yeah, that looks like a big old Kirby here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know what that's all about, but if we come on back down here, oh, struggling to fly a little bit. Oh, this is the villager breeder that we've been working on. Working a couple of episodes on this, and it's starting to come along pretty nicely, where it's going to turn into the big old Whomping Willow, and then we're going to bring the villagers off to a trading unit. But you've all heard this before. This is not new news. We're going to really get at it today, really make a whole lot of progress. At least that's the goal. Probably get the whole tree done, start to do some bits up around the side, get a path coming on over here, and then we can actually start breeding with them. We're going to have a cart to take them all over to the new area, so that's pretty awesome. And we've got tons of leather, too, that was donated after the live stream last week, or 2 weeks ago, actually. I didn't get on here at all last week, unfortunately. But that will be put toward the library. So hopefully the library will come to a close and we can actually start transporting villagers into it. But it's getting dark now. Of course, it's not much of a worry because in the last episode, somebody visited us. And holy cow, were they gracious. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to get to work. Got tons of wood here. Gonna have to go get some leaves though. I think this thing's going to look pretty cool. We got to add a couple extra roots too, because right now this looks a little bit lopsided. Just having that one root leading off the side here. Can't even speak. Get my L's and R's mixed up. That's how you know I'm tired. Not a whole lot of time to play, like I said, so I'm hopping on pretty late, and apparently I lose my ability to speak at this time of night. So I wasn't planning on recording right now, but something hilarious just happened. So this beacon right here, which is brand new, and oh, I'm glitching around a little bit here. So put that there. I was down at the bottom, and I just put the beacon in, came to fly up, you know, using rockets and my newly named elytra to Nimbus 5000, as in the broomstick. Came on out, and then I hit that glass right there and died. Very unfortunate, and that's the smoke from the Death Eater, so I got killed by a Death Eater. Well, ain't that just great? So anyway, look at the willow. It is... Oh! The lighting around here did not work. Oh, no. As you can probably hear my voice as well. Oh, no, I didn't... Okay, as you can probably hear my voice, I've been sick for the past couple of days, so once again, recording has been delayed. But anyway, we're just going to keep going. I have been doing a bit of work, just been sleeping a lot, so really haven't been on too much. But yeah, here is the willow. You can see the arms coming on out now. I'll put a picture on the screen right now of what it looks like. I think it's a fairly good representation. You can see the tree almost has kind of like fingers almost. I think that kind of is represented here. You can see how some of them kind of poke out like that, but all the arms go out. I couldn't put anything in the front though, because right here we have to leave that open for the village to stay created. And we don't have any other villagers. I haven't been breeding with them or anything, but we do come back here, and I think it looks pretty cool, honestly. We'll go ahead and fly around a little bit and see what it looks like from all other angles. But I am pretty pleased with it. And I do believe I've also brought out a couple of the, what do you call this at the bottom? The, not the veins, but the roots? That's probably the best word for it. So anyway, yeah, look at that. So we got a couple of them down there, and that tree is really looking pretty cool. Let's try to get, oh, we can't quite make it to on top of the wall. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, okay, so if you look at that, let's try to get on the far side. There we go. So I think that looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and zoom in. And you can see there is a lot of brush to that. That whole area over there is wiped out. We don't have any more trees over there. Took all of the leaves, all of the wood, and it is looking pretty good now that it's all pretty much bunched up into one big tree here. So we got plenty more to do with this tree. We're going to decorate up the sides. We're going to put the tree in. I struggled a little bit with the top, and let's maybe atop the owlry will be best. You can see that, yeah, the top's pretty bland, especially right there. I didn't quite know how to do the arms at the top, so that goes off like that. And I think we'll put the tree right up there, or rather the car right up, right up there. So, oh, that didn't work. Anyway, that's going to go up there, so that should fill up some of the blank space. I think it'll all look pretty cool, and then we do have extra stuff like vines and whatnot that we're going to put along the sides, and then, plenty of other stuff that's going to go up in the area. So I haven't really done a whole lot else, although, like I said, I did rename the elytra, and holy cow, picked up when I died a whole bunch of XP, and I guess it all went to repairing my elytra, which was at about half before. That's pretty cool. I guess that's a clever way to redo that. I do need to finish up with this, though. I got to add a little bit of lighting here, put something over it, and we do now have speed 2, which is awesome. So work is for, I think, the entire radius of my base as of now, which is awesome. So anyway, yeah, gonna get some more work done on that. Got some side projects that I'm working on still, the library and this right here. And then and that came to me, I think I thought of it during a live stream. Up here, I do believe there have been a couple of spawns. Where to Ender Pearl to? Right here. So up here, maybe there weren't. I don't remember. Or maybe I thought there were and I checked and there actually weren't. I was going to put carpets all on the back of these, but never mind, actually. Because it looks like the lighting's all good. So scratch that. That's all fine as is. So yeah, anyway, you can still, like I said, probably hear my voice pretty badly. I have been sick for a little bit, hoping to get better, and hopefully in the next clip I'll be feeling pretty good. And as the sun's coming up here, let's try to get another quick view of the tree. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. At night it's a little bit hard to see because those all blend together and you can see the dark behind them, but I do think it looks pretty cool. The car rather will really help. And we're going to build it out of wool right now, but once the next update comes, we'll be able to do it out of concrete, and I think that's going to look pretty cool as well. So we've got a bit more work done over here. You can see this bookcase now goes all the way up to the ceiling. We've also got a couple more in back there, and I added a trim around here in the andesite. I know I said I was going to do most of this off camera, but I did bring it back just because I did get quite a bit done, and I'm putting the leather to use that was donated to me. I think I got a couple extra here in as well. I don't remember if those were there or not, but that extra ring around there kind of makes the room look a little bit more whole. I also brought some down here to kind of add a division, so we still need to add some up there and in these slots here. And we're also going to be adding some armor stands around here because we have so much armor. If you pop on over into here, probably could have just walked up that. Oh well. We pop over into the storage area. And let's take a look at this. I've cleaned up all the chests out front, been doing some work over there, and it's now all right here. We have so much, which means that we can do so much with it. We still got some of the iron and the leather as well, so we could do some of the dyed stuff. That'll be pretty cool. Moved ender pearls down to the end here, but overall there's probably a lot of places that we can still use some of those armor stands. But let's come on out here. Those are still pretty cool. I really like those Death Eaters right there. And then if we come on out here, we got the beacon in. Show this before, I resized it, and it's all good now, and I put the Gryffindor colors in there and dyed it red, so that's pretty cool. Matches the Gryffindor tower, which lines right up with it. I think next will probably end up being the Slytherin tower, maybe in the back or something, and then we'll put a green and black carpet ring around, probably a green beacon. I think that'll be pretty cool, and as it's getting dark here, look at this. Here is our tree. Very, very pleased with this. Yeah, I really like it. You can see some vines are growing on it. I added up some bushes around the bottom. Might add a little bit more. And of course, we have plenty of growing still left to be done. So probably one more clip. Hopefully it'll be done. But even as it gets dark, I think it looks pretty cool. Let's look up here, though. And there's the Weasley car. Guys, that looks kind of derpy. So I'll probably have to do something about that when the clay comes out. Or not the clay. What is it called? The concrete. As that comes out, I'll probably make it look a little bit better, but for now, we're going to leave it. From back here, I mean, you can tell what it is, right? You can see the blue, you can see the window out the front there. I think it looks pretty good. I still would like to also, in this episode, terraform up this here. Probably add, like, some mossy cobblestone boulders along the bottom of this. Really separate it, because now that we've got that path, we need some kind of separation between what's part of that and what's not. So we'll add that, and then probably side off this with like some smooth stone or something. Just make it clear that that's part of it, and then maybe just grow some trees on here. Probably not. Well, actually, maybe we will do it as thick as that. I'm not quite sure yet, but do the same thing here with the jack-o'-lanterns and the leaves. Light it up, and then put some bone meal on it as well. Just really kind of make it wildlife. I think that'll be a pretty good goal to have. But if we come on down here, we go down the staircase. Let's look at the path. That comes all the way over and just kind of gradually goes up. So you do have to jump on each one. So I'm thinking maybe add something right here. Cobblestone would probably stand out. That's what I did last season when we used the path block. And whenever we had a step up, I would use cobblestone slabs. Maybe an oak wood slab would look pretty good. Not entirely sure. It's not fully nature though. So maybe it would stand out too much. I'm not sure. Do me a favor. Let me know what y'all think. I would love to hear that. Of course, always taking your opinions into account as to what looks best. And as we come up to here, the green carpet out the front, we now, of course, because this path block goes down a little bit, switched over to the green glass instead of the clear glass. And if we look down, I've put all the extra blocks down there. So where we have the floor, we brought down the oak planks, and we've got the oak wood logs going down the sides there. So when you look right here, you can't see anything. Maybe if we zoom in, oh, even then it's, oops, that was the wrong button. But even then, if we look in here, you can't really, there you can see probably a piece of stone, I think is what that is in the villager, but really such small little details. I mean, it's 1 pixel that you're seeing through. I think we've covered most of our grounds here. So yeah, like I said, we have plenty of ground left to do. Maybe some mossy cobble around the sides here just to look like boulders would still help, and maybe a couple pieces of wheat or something. I really want to make this look like there's a lot of life going on. And cobwebs, I forgot about cobwebs. I need to put a couple of cobwebs in there for sure. And then maybe, I was thinking maybe putting Aragog over here, but I think that'll be best for over there. So never mind on that one. That will come at some point, though, so look forward to that. But really, really pleased with this so far. And, you know, all the comments down in the comment section below, let me know what you think about the place, you know, what improvements I can make as well. So really do like this place. I mean, look at this. What used to be just flat and kind of, well, I guess not really flat, but used to not have anything on it and be pretty jaggedy. I mean, we now have pretty much edited just about every block around here. We've got this whole place out the frontier and towers everywhere. So happy with this place, and I'm really happy to be working on this project. I'm really, really pleased with this tree so far. So I must apologize for how long this episode has taken to complete, but like I said, I did get sick right in the middle of it. That was very much no bueno. And unfortunately, I've just been very busy. I know it's kind of a poor excuse, but, you know, sometimes life happens. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Hopefully it kind of slows down for me a bit. Because I don't like doing this 2.5 weeks to create a video thing. It's been pretty hard just to be on my computer for a long amount of time. Not had a lot of free time to be able to do it. Any free time that I do have, I do hop on here and work on it because I'm in love with this project right now. But unfortunately, that just hasn't been happening. But check this out. Had a lot of time where I couldn't really record, but I could play on here. And check it out, the library has come along. So we used the donated leather to work on getting all the bookcases in. Looks pretty cool, I think. I really do like this. It's been a little bit of a while since I've seen this, and I really do think it looks pretty cool, especially from this view. I really like it. You can see a lot of torches. I used up almost all the leather between the bookcases and the item frames around here, but then they also got the anvils in there like we did in some other places. Lots of red carpet, really, really strong on the red, and also got some gold armor stands up there. Enchanted, of course, another one right there and right there as well. And you can see a yellow flower right there. Let's pop back down on into place, and you can see it's all looking pretty neato, I think. Come on in here. We got a desk there, one as well, although it doesn't have a chair. It's more just kind of like a random bench, but you know, it looks like it fits. And then another small one right there. And if we hop up onto the top, you can see, oh, totally missed right there. So we got bookcases on each side there. We got the ones going up there with the armor right in the middle, like I said I would. We'll have to find some way to get the villagers in here. But from this view up here, looks pretty cool, I think. So as far as I'm concerned right now, this room is done, which is pretty awesome. And check this out. This is cool. So that stuff has grown up quite a bit. A lot of the vines grew quite a bit longer, which is absolutely awesome. And if we pop on down here, you'll be able to see that quite a bit better. Look at that on the side. You can't see that at all from over there, but that's so much greenery. I love it. We added up some shrubs as well along the bottom. I don't remember if those were in the last clip or not. They very well may have been, but I said I was going to add some like mossy boulders and stuff around here. I didn't decide to do that. I think I'm going to wait on that until I get a little bit more done in the area so I know where it's going to go. But I did add some bone meal up and stuff and light it all up as well. So I think that's pretty cool. That whole cliffside, obviously we couldn't really build anything on it, so now it's just kind of used. And maybe stone slabs aren't actually the best block down here. Let me know. Maybe there's a better block that I could use. Maybe cobblestone would look a little bit better. It seems a little bit out of place, but I think once we start to add some other stuff around it, it might look a little bit better. There's a lot of light colors on this side of the mountain or hill, whatever you want to call it there, with those as well as right there, and the flowers and stuff, and the grass is pretty lightly colored. So, you know, maybe it doesn't quite fit in with everything, but I think at some point we might bring some trees around and stuff. Like I said, it's going to happen once we get some more stuff in here, but I think I'll also actually Not right now, but once again, once we get more stuff in here, probably bring the path right up here, and then come on and cut through here, and bring it up to the path right on over here. It'll be a tight squeeze, that's for sure. But we will be able to continue the forest then on over here and link it up with the massive tree right there, which is absolutely awesome. And then it'll give us plenty of room to work on the Aragog pit, or den, whatever you would prefer to call it, nest maybe. I think that'll be pretty cool, and it'll also give us a faster way to get over to the city, because that's on the other side of the wall, of course. But overall, guys, I'm really happy with this project. Let me know what you think. As I said before, I'm going to try to start getting videos out sooner as well. But, you know, maybe that's just not entirely possible. I will actually be going to Germany for 3 weeks. It's about 3 weeks from now, so I'll be pre-recording videos, so I'll try to have 2 episodes come out while I'm gone, probably about a week and a half apart, a little bit of a lull while I come back, and I start up the next episode, and then that'll be out as well. So maybe I'll try to get 3. It just depends on how much time I have to actually finish these all. I'm going to try to cram them up, probably do some smaller projects in each episode, maybe 10 minutes, probably about the goal, and to, like I said, to do some smaller projects, maybe some more just directly on camera stuff, which I don't do a lot of. Maybe a little bit more talking. We'll see how it actually goes, though. I'm pretty interested because it's going to have to be a little bit different than how I usually do it, and I think trying new things will be pretty cool. That looks a little derpy like that, but anyway, that is a little bit down the road. We still got some time to work on that. Hopefully there'll be at least like 2 videos before I actually leave. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoy. Go and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time.